Hi everyone, and welcome to my home here at the Red Brick House. My name is Susan and this is my crafting channel, and right now my craft of choice is diamond painting. So here lately I have been making diamond painting videos, and today I'm going to give you my monthly progress report is what I'm calling it, and I'm just going to show you things that I finished for the month of February and the progress of the canvases that I didn't finish. Now, I like to work on different canvases at the same time. I had 4 canvases going this month in February, and so we're going to take a look at all of them. So this first one here on top, this is a one of 6 pack kit that I got off of Amazon, and I've kind of been working through these Amazon kits because they're smaller. I can work on them while my daughter is doing her schoolwork. We are a homeschooling family, and a lot of her work is independent because she's 13, you know, she's not little. So a lot of her work is independent, and so this keeps me busy, but yet I'm still available. I'm right there with her, and she doesn't feel like she's doing everything alone, and you know, it can kind of help to keep her on task sometimes if she needs that. And so I like to do these because they're smaller. I like to do them while she's doing her schoolwork. So I did finish this one. This is my only finish for the month of February. Now, as I'm filming this, this is February 25th. So I do have a few more days technically, you know, but I don't think any of these are going to be finished. Even given the extra 5 days, I probably would not finish them because I work on one day, the next day I'll work on a different one. I kind of have them in a rotation, and that's just kind of how I like to diamond paint. So anyway, this was my only finish in February. I had a really good time doing it. I expressed in other videos in the past how I think this is the third or the second. This is the second one that I have done out of this 6-pack kit. The first one I had a lot of trouble with the drills. They had a powdery substance on them and I hated it. This one did not have that. I didn't have any problems with the drills on this canvas. It is 30 by 40 centimeters. It's called Abstract Landscape. And I'll just bring it in a little bit closer so you can see it a little bit better. And maybe I'll move it a little. Maybe you can see like kind of the sparkle on it. But I had a really good time working on this one. And so that leads me to my next one. So this one I'm currently working on. I've done kind of over half of it. Once again, I had trouble with the black. It was mainly the black drills having that powdery substance on them. And like, I don't do a lot of kits from Amazon, so I don't know if this is like just with this, these kits, or if, you know, people have trouble with all of them from Amazon. I don't know, like I said, because I don't really do a whole lot of kits from Amazon. But anyway, this is a very dark canvas. I mean, I've enjoyed it, but it is very dark, and I didn't think about that when I bought these, how dark they were going to be. I'm not a huge fan of dark canvases. I like the end result, but I don't like actually painting all the black. So because I had the problem with the powdery substance on the black drills, I didn't even open them. I went straight to my leftover box and I took out 310 rounds out of my leftovers, and I've been using them. I'm probably not going to have enough to do the entire canvas because you see all up in here is all of that is black. A lot of it's black anyway. And so I probably won't. I'm probably going to have to go into those powdery drills, but I think maybe I'll try to wipe them down a little bit or something maybe. I'm just afraid I'm going to make a mess with them if I try to do that. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going to figure out. But I thought it was interesting, and I don't know if it's going to show on camera, but these 310 black drills that I used in here, so it's kind of dispersed throughout this ocean here, and then there's quite a big chunk of it right here. But these are left over from a Diamond Art Club kit that I had. And when you put them side by side with these other like cheaper drills here, you can really tell the difference, y'all. When Diamond Art Club says that their drills are better faceted for the optimal, you know, sparkle, it's really true, because I can see it in this kit. So I'm going to move it around, and I don't know if it'll show up on camera, like I said, but you can definitely tell the difference in the sparkle and the black than you can the other drills that came with this kit. So I find that super interesting. You know, sometimes you do get what you pay for, you know. So I'll kind of bring this one in close though, so you can see it a little bit better. So I'm still enjoying it. It's kind of a fun little kit. I think it's going to turn out kind of cute. It's going to lead me into this next kit that I'm working on that's super special to me. I'm going to come back and talk a little bit more about a plan that I have for this after I talk about my next one. So we'll go in to my next kit here. Now, this is an image of my beautiful calico cat. And my husband and my daughter, not me, my husband and my daughter got this for me for Christmas. It's a custom kit from Diamond Painting Pro. If you have been on my channel and you've watched some of my videos, you've already seen this quite a few times. And so I am almost finished with her. I've done a couple of whip and chats and different things. I've really enjoyed the drills. I've enjoyed the canvas, and I don't know, maybe I'm a little partial to it because it's my image on here that I'm doing this diamond painting of, so I don't know, maybe I'm a little biased, but I have not had any trouble with Diamond Painting Pro. So that's just my experience. Now you may have a totally different experience, and you know, if you want to share in the comments if you have tried this company, and you know, let us know what your experience is, because you know, it could be different from mine. The only thing I didn't like about it is that the glue comes way out on the sides, a little too far for my liking, if you know what I mean. So I have this white fake wood washi tape around it. The other thing I don't love is the drills are nice, they're clean, they're not trashy drills or anything, but they're very shiny but not sparkly. They are squares, and I know squares sometimes can, you know, look or sparkle a little different than rounds, but I know that when I have looked at other kits that I've done that have been squares, they have more of a sparkle to them than these drills do. These drills are shiny and they're beautiful, and there are quite a few AB drills in here, but the ABs really stand out. When you move the kit around or you look at it, they catch the light differently than the other drills do. But when I look at this, it's more shiny than it is sparkly, if that makes sense at all. That's really the only way I know how to explain it. It does shine and it does look different than, say, the one with the diamond art, my Josephine Wall. Those are squares and they're super sparkly. I did a square kit from Make Market from Michaels. Those were super sparkly. Just like rounds, they would kind of sparkle, like, it's kind of like individual sparkles, if you will. These drills are more like an overall shine. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but I will try to show you. I will bring it up close so you can kind of see, maybe if I move it around. Hopefully my ring light doesn't glare too much, but it's beautiful. I do love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, my plans for this kit are, when I finish it, I'm going to hang it up in my home. I'm going to frame it. I'm going to seal it, which brings me back to this kit right here. So because this kit is one from Amazon, and it's a cute kit, but it's not something I'm gonna like treasure for my life, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it as my guinea pig for my sealant, because I've never sealed a painting before. I have hung some in my house, but I've never really sealed one. And because she's going to be hanging in my house like I don't know, forever, for as long as she holds up. So I want this one to be sealed really, really nicely. So I'm going to use this, like I said, as my guinea pig, and I'm going to put a sealant. I might try 3 different sealants on it or more, I don't know, to see which one I like the best, and experiment. Use it as kind of my experimental. And so anyway, that is something that I'm going to be working on this month. Well, not this month, but in the next month, in March. You'll be seeing this video at the very end of February. So going into March, once I finish her, she'll definitely, I'm going to have a lot of March finishes. She will definitely be done in March. So then I'm going to seal it, frame it, do all those things, and I'm going to take you along with me to show how I do that. I have never done that before. So I don't know, it might be a rocky road, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a beautiful way to hang this in my home. So that's my plans for this kit. And I am excited that it's almost finished. I have said it before, I'm excited but not excited. I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like when it's done, but I've had so much enjoyment of doing it and taking my time with it that I just don't kind of want it to be over. But anyway, I plan on doing a custom kit of all of our cats, like one for each of our cats that we have lost, and hang them all together in my home. I think that will be really nice. So anyway, okay, on to the next one. All right, so this canvas is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It is a Make Market kit from Michaels. It's called Roses, and I claimed this as my Valentine kit, my February kit. And it's so funny, y'all. I said before, I was like, I'm gonna finish this. This is gonna be my February kit, intending to finish it by the end of February, and that is not gonna happen, obviously. So I'm almost halfway done. But that's okay. I am not going to rush through my diamond paintings because I just enjoy them. They're a hobby. They're supposed to be relaxing and enjoyable, and I don't want to feel rushed to try to get something done, because then it becomes work and it becomes not as enjoyable. So it's kind of funny. I always think I'm going to do things faster than what I actually end up doing them, but it's okay. It's going to follow me into March, which is fine, and it's beautiful, all these beautiful roses. I just think they're so gorgeous. These colors are gorgeous. This is a round. I don't remember the size. It might be like it's a pretty good size. It might be like a 16 by 20. No, it's bigger than that. I don't know. I can't remember. And they don't print it on the side of the canvas, so... Anyway, I'll give you a close-up of this one. This one's bigger, so it's going to be hard for me to bring it in here. But these colors, look at those colors. They're just absolutely stunning. I absolutely love diamond painting flowers with the color variants. Like this one at the bottom here, how it goes from like brown to a cream color into pink. Oh, it's so pretty. And this yellow one, I did that one yesterday. I did this whole big yellow section yesterday, and oh, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. This is another one I would not mind after I finished it to hang it in my home somewhere. I think it's gorgeous. Anyway, I can't say enough good things about Make Market and their kits. They are my favorite budget-friendly kits to work on. I just think you get such a good quality for the price that you pay for them, and you get a really beautiful image. Now, it's not licensed artwork, and it's not hand rendered or anything like that, but they do a great job. Like, I'm sure this is computer rendered, and maybe Michaels or whoever decides what they're going to put on a canvas as a diamond painting. I don't know who gets that job, but whoever does that, they really pick good images that are computer rendered well, if that makes sense. That's just my opinion, but I will tell you, I've had no problems with this. The drills have been great. The glue is great. The canvas is great. So Win-win, total win-win. I love it. So now I just have one more kit that I want to show you, and that is my Josephine Wall kit that I started working on in January. It was a Christmas gift from my husband. I've been wanting a Josephine Wall ever since I realized that they existed, like right after I started diamond painting. Before I got into diamond painting, I did do a lot of jigsaw puzzles, and I have quite a collection of Buffalo brand puzzles of Josephine Wall's paintings. And so when I found out that I could diamond paint them, oh my goodness, I wanted one so bad. And so I'm going to take you, I don't have it in here because it's huge. It lives in my garage. That's where I work on it. If you haven't seen some of my other videos, I do have videos about all these canvases, like unboxings and all that kind of thing. So check back on the channel if you are interested in seeing more information about any of these kits, except for the Amazon ones. I don't really do extensive like talking about those, but all of these other ones that I've worked on, I do unboxings and, you know, give you all the information about the canvas and all that stuff. So let's go take a look at the Josephine Wall, and I've made pretty good progress on it. So I'm kind of happy with the progress I've made this month. Okay, here it is. Here's the progress that I've made. So last month I only had this teeny tiny top done right there. I'll pull the plastic bag so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Isn't it beautiful? Now right now you can kind of tell that that's like treetops. It's just kind of a pixelated view of treetops. There is some branching starting to happen, and then you can see the sun rays coming in over here in this lighter section, and then it goes across. I can't wait to get into more of some, you know, like painting actual things like this bird right here. I cannot wait to get into that. And then you have all these branches that are starting to come in over here on the other side. So I cannot wait to start getting into that and seeing it kind of come together and kind of seeing, like, you know, how it's going to look and make out like actual pictures. But as I'm looking at this on the camera, I can see, like, I can see like the branching happening, whereas when I look at it up close, or, you know, even like here in person, it's easier to see on camera, that you can start to see that that's a tree, and that's the branching. Oh, it's so exciting. Landscapes are different to work on because at first you really don't feel like, you're like, what am I diamond painting? I have no idea what this even is. And then as you get more of it done, you start to realize, oh, I see it now. I see the picture coming into view. So let me show you the picture. So this is the picture right here. This is called the Wood Nymph by Josephine Wall, and it is made by the one with the diamond art. Not really a lot of complaints. I love it. Great drills. It's very sparkly. Let me see if you can see the sparkle like I was talking about. So these are squares, and I don't know if I can get, let me move my light and maybe see how that's sparkling. You kind of see it. I'll try to move the camera around but not make you dizzy, so you can kind of see the sparkling happening there. I don't know, it just sparkles different than the other square from Diamond Painting Pro does. So anyway, let me move that out of the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this monthly progress report. Hopefully next month I will be like way over here. I'm planning to get a lot done in the month of March. It's a long month, and also the temperatures are going to start warming up. It's kind of cold out here in my garage. So as the temperatures warm up, I'll be able to work on it for a longer period of time, I think, and get more progress done on it, but I'm not in a hurry. I am loving it. This canvas it's a labor of love, let me tell you. It's different than any other canvas I've ever done, but that's what's going to make it so much more special, I think. So thank you so much for watching and sticking with me to the end of this video. It just warms my heart so much to see like positive comments, and let me know what you guys are working on. I would love to hear about your whips and your canvases, and Are you working on more than one at a time, or do you work on one canvas and then complete it? I would just love to hear all that feedback. And so until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.